Good day, dear viewers. Today, we will dive into one of the most mysterious and profound topics of our existence, loneliness. But is it really as gloomy as we tend to think? What if I told you that loneliness can become your reliable ally in achieving personal success and inner harmony? This episode will be special. It may change your perspective on loneliness forever, so stay with us until the end to uncover all the secrets that could transform your understanding of loneliness and its value in your life. Why do some people achieve great success while remaining alone? Have you ever felt the urge to distance yourself from the hustle and bustle of the surrounding world, find answers to your inner questions, and perhaps even become a better version of yourself? Loneliness is often perceived as something unpleasant, as isolation, lack of connections, and alienation. But Stoicism, a philosophy that has endured for millennia, offers us a different perspective. It teaches us that loneliness can be a powerful source of growth if we utilize it correctly. Today, we will discuss 10 advantages of loneliness, looking at it through the lens of Stoicism, a philosophy that teaches us to value discipline, virtue, and inner peace. How does a solitary Stoic find strength, clarity, and peace of mind? How can loneliness transform from a source of fear into your greatest advantage? Get ready to learn how loneliness can not only solve problems, but also be one of the best choices in your life. So, if you want to discover how loneliness can make you stronger, stay with us until the end. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channels to be part of a community of those who strive to live consciously and balanced. Advantage 1. Discovering your true self. Loneliness provides a unique opportunity to delve into self-discovery. In an environment filled with constant noise, distractions, and obligations, we can easily forget who we really are. Stoicism teaches that self-discovery is the foundation of a genuine and meaningful life. When we are alone, without the influences or expectations of others, we have the chance to ask ourselves, who am I really? What are my true desires, fears, and aspirations? It is in these moments that we begin to understand what truly matters to us rather than what matters to others. As Epictetus said, first tell yourself what you want to be, and then act accordingly. Loneliness gives you the opportunity to pose these important questions and find genuine answers. And these are not just questions. They are a path to a deep understanding of your essence, understanding what truly motivates you and why you act as you do. Self-discovery is the foundation for all future achievements, because when you understand yourself, you better know what will bring you satisfaction and how to achieve your goals. Advantage 2. Calm and inner balance. The modern world is filled with noise and constant hustle that literally drains our energy. But what happens if we distance ourselves from all of this? Loneliness allows us to attain true inner peace, enabling us to focus on our thoughts and feelings without external interference. It is a chance to sort through ourselves, understand which actions were right and what still needs work. Stoics like Seneca and Marcus Aurelius always emphasize the importance of inner peace, which allows for mental clarity in any situation. Loneliness creates ideal conditions for developing this state. The ability to remain unshaken even when everything around us is falling apart. Inner peace is not just the absence of external distractions. It is the ability to maintain balance when the world around us changes. It is the ability not to succumb to panic, not to react to provocations, and to be resilient in the face of any difficulties. Advantage 3. Focus on what matters. Loneliness allows us to discard everything unnecessary and direct our energy toward what is most important. Stoicism teaches us to appreciate the moments when we can be alone with ourselves, as these moments provide us with the opportunity to realize our priorities. In silence and tranquility, we can see what is truly important and put forth our utmost effort to achieve our main goals. Great achievements are preceded by clear vision and specific goals, and loneliness grants us the chance to create this vision. When we are by ourselves, we can ask ourselves, what is truly important to us? What goals deserve our time and energy? Loneliness allows us to eliminate trivialities and concentrate on what truly brings meaning and satisfaction to our lives. It helps us develop the ability to see the main points without being distracted by the trivial. Advantage 4. Strengthening self-discipline. Loneliness is a kind of challenge that tests our willpower. When you are alone, there is no support, and only you are responsible for your decisions and actions. Stoics always emphasize the importance of self-discipline, as it is the foundation of any self-improvement. Through loneliness, we strengthen our will, learn to control our desires and impulses, and ultimately become stronger. Self-discipline requires not only willpower, but also awareness to avoid distractions. Loneliness is a time when we can consciously focus on ourselves and our actions, creating rituals and practices that contribute to our development. When we are alone, we learn to manage our time, allocate resources, and set clear boundaries. This skill is essential not only at work, but in all areas of life. Strengthening self-discipline through loneliness allows us to build a clear system of values and priorities, helping us stay on the chosen path. Advantage 5. Unleashing creative potential. In solitude, our minds gain the opportunity to focus on internal processes and give free rein to creative ideas that often go unnoticed in the hustle and bustle of daily life. Many great artists, writers, and philosophers found their inspiration in solitude. The absence of social pressure and expectations allows us to experiment and step beyond the familiar, opening new horizons. When we are alone, we can dive deeper into our thoughts and fantasies. This helps us unlock our true creative potential, enabling us to create something new without the fear of judgment or misunderstanding from others. Many prominent figures have used solitude as a source of inspiration for significant works of art and science. It is in these moments that we can allow ourselves to create, experiment, and be free in our creative pursuits. Loneliness becomes a space for the birth of innovative ideas that change our lives and the world around us. Advantage 6. Discovering true freedom. Loneliness helps us experience true freedom when we free ourselves from societal expectations and can live according to our own values. Stoicism teaches us that freedom is the ability to govern oneself without being swayed by external influences. When we are alone, we have the chance to delve deeper into our true desires and how we want to live our lives. In solitude, we learn to make decisions based on our inner truth, rather than on the expectations of others. This allows us to see that true freedom lies in being ourselves, living in accordance with our beliefs, and not succumbing to external pressures. Freedom requires the courage to be authentic, not to fear being misunderstood or rejected. In solitude, we gain the opportunity to learn this courage, develop it, and be independent in our decisions and actions. Advantage 7. Developing self-confidence. Loneliness helps us learn to trust ourselves and our decisions. When there are no other people around, we are forced to rely solely on ourselves. This allows us to cultivate genuine self-confidence that arises not from external achievements, but from internal awareness of our strengths. The self-confidence we gain in solitude does not depend on the approval of others. It is based on a deep understanding of our capabilities and limits. When we develop this ability, we become less dependent on external judgments, allowing us to act boldly and confidently even when others doubt us. Self-confidence is the foundation for any achievements. When we believe in our abilities, we can overcome any challenges and move toward our goals without looking back at what others think. Loneliness gives us the opportunity to develop this confidence and make it a part of our character. Advantage 8. Improving focus and productivity. In the modern world, it is difficult to maintain concentration due to the constant flow of information. Loneliness allows us to fully immerse ourselves in work, using our time and energy as effectively as possible. This is the key to achieving high results. In solitude, we can create our own working rhythm that will be the most effective for us. Without external distractions, we are capable of reaching a deep level of concentration, allowing us to complete tasks with maximum dedication. Loneliness provides us with the opportunity to organize our lives so that there is no room for unnecessary distractions, which is especially important for achieving significant success in our professional fields. Loneliness becomes our ally in the fight against procrastination, allowing us to focus on priorities and complete the most important tasks. Advantage 9. Deeper understanding of the world and ourselves. Stoicism teaches us that through deep self-analysis, we can achieve true understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Loneliness gives us the time and space for such reflections, helping us find answers to important questions about the meaning of life and our place in the world. In solitude, we have the opportunity to analyze our actions, understand our motives, and realize how they impact our lives. These reflections help us understand what is truly important to us, what brings us joy and satisfaction. It is in such reflections that answers to questions can arise, potentially changing our life path and making it more meaningful and fulfilled. A deep understanding of the world begins with understanding oneself, and loneliness is the key to this process. We learn to see the connections between our actions and their consequences, to understand how our beliefs shape our reality, and how we can change our lives by changing our thoughts. Advantage 10. Improving physical and mental health. Loneliness can contribute to improving both physical and mental well-being. When we are alone, we have more time to take care of ourselves, engage in physical exercises, meditation, or other practices that positively affect our health. Additionally, in solitude, we have the opportunity to recover after difficult emotional periods, relieve stress, and regain inner balance. This aspect of loneliness helps us remain healthy and harmonious, even when external circumstances become challenging. Meditation, yoga, nature walks, all of this becomes possible when we are alone, and these practices help maintain our body and mind in harmony. Furthermore, loneliness allows us to restore emotional balance, relieve accumulated stress, and once again feel inner peace. It gives us the chance to be attentive to our body and mind, to better understand our needs and take care of them. So, here we have concluded our review of the 10 advantages of loneliness through the lens of Stoicism. We have seen that loneliness can become a powerful tool for personal growth, strengthening inner peace, and developing creative potential. It helps us find balance, develop self-discipline, gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us, as well as improve our physical and mental health. Remember that great changes start with small steps. Gradually incorporate these ideas into your life, and you will see how loneliness can transform from a source of anxiety into a powerful instrument for personal growth. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell to not miss new episodes about self-development and Stoicism. Share your thoughts and questions in the comments. We are always glad to hear your stories and help you on your journey to self-improvement. Thank you for watching, and see you next time, dear viewers. Expanding the topic of loneliness. Now let's expand our discussion on loneliness and how it can transform into a positive experience. Let's delve into a few more aspects that could further highlight the value of loneliness. Advantage 11. Developing emotional resilience. Loneliness can help develop emotional resilience. When we spend time alone, we learn to cope with a range of emotions, from joy to sadness. It can be an opportunity to acknowledge our feelings, accept them, and find ways to adapt to the situations surrounding us. Emotional resilience is an important aspect of our well-being, as it allows us to remain balanced even during difficulties. Learning to cope with emotions in solitude, we can find our mechanisms for overcoming stress and anxiety. Advantage 12. Planning and organizing skills. Loneliness gives us the opportunity to focus on planning our future. In quiet and calm conditions, we can reflect on our goals, prioritize them, and develop strategies to achieve them. This becomes possible by eliminating external distractions, allowing us to concentrate on our personal or professional development. Taking time for planning is an important step toward achieving success, and solitude provides us with the perfect opportunity for this. Advantage 13: strengthening interpersonal connections. Although it may sound paradoxical, loneliness can help strengthen our connections with other people. When we are alone, we can more deeply appreciate the importance of our relationships and understand who is truly important in our lives. This can enable us to establish more meaningful connections with those who matter and avoid superficial relationships. When we return to interacting with people, we do so with a new awareness and gratitude. Advantage 14: establishing personal rituals. Loneliness allows us to create our own rituals and habits that can positively impact our lives. This can range from morning meditation practices to evening journaling. Establishing such rituals can create structure and stability in our lives, which in turn helps us feel more confident and focused. Advantage 15: discovering new hobbies. In solitude, we have the opportunity to explore new hobbies and interests, whether it's painting, reading, writing, or even learning a new language. Loneliness can become a time when we rediscover our true passions and hobbies. This not only helps us grow as individuals, but can also lead to new connections and experiences in the future. Conclusion. So, loneliness is not always a negative thing. It can be a powerful tool for personal growth, development, self-understanding, and even improving our lives. It provides the opportunity to focus on our own needs, develop new skills, and restore inner balance. Do not fear loneliness. Use it as an opportunity for growth, reflection, and inspiration. Embrace it as a time for yourself, a time for awareness, planning, and discovering new horizons. Loneliness can become your greatest ally in your life. Thank you for being with us today. We look forward to seeing you in the next episode.